What's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to the Blue Eyes deck profile. This deck is freaking sick. I mean, what can I say? It's Blue Eyes. Kaiba graced us with this magnificence of a deck. And it's actually crazy how another Kaiba card is actually good in the Blue Eyes deck. Really crazy. It's not just Blue Eyes cards, it's just Kaiba the deck. So if you're an anime fan, this is definitely the way to go for you. It makes a lot of negates and it can break boards to a certain extent. Might not necessarily be the most competitively viable, but still super fun. And yeah, before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe, please. It really motivates me so much to keep making videos like these. And I'm going to keep making Blue Eyes videos, Cyber Dragon videos, just anything that you guys are down for. So yeah, just make sure you are subscribed to this channel and you're never going to miss out on any of my new videos. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So I'm playing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's super easily searchable with White Stone of Legend. And the only reason why you well, I mean, actually, there are 2 reasons why you would want this in the hand, or 3, for alternative, because you specifically need Blue Eyes, and then you can use it with Nebula, or just discard it with Trade-In, even Chaos Space, and stuff like that. So it's not too bad in the hand, because I'm playing a lot of discard cards, and a lot of cards that kind of make my hand a bit more viable. I guess I want to say live. That's the best term, rather. Dragon Spirit of White is also a pretty good one. Honestly, it would be a bit foolish not to play it because it does banish spells and traps, which is a pretty good mechanic that this deck doesn't really have. So yeah, it's pretty easy to summon. You can Sage it with Eyes of Blue, discard something and then target and then summon the Dragon Spirit of White because it is always treated as a Blue Eyes card. And also the White Stone of Ancients during the end phase can summon it and then again banish another card. So yeah, pretty good card. Alright, 2 Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. You don't need 3. It's a hard once per turn to summon anyways. Well, at least the summoning condition from the hand. 2 Lavineer. This is easily searchable. You have like 6 ways to get it and the Safer, so you're never really playing games where you cannot access Lavineer. And this deck has pretty good draw power and search power anyways. The Period Race map was like another way of adding more copies of Sage. It's just that it becomes breaky if you play 3, so I think 2, and just 2 of these ratios definitely made more sense than playing 3. So yeah, I like playing 2 when 3 would be way too much. 1 Chaos Emperor Dragon of Armageddon. You only need 1 because it's a Melody of Awakening target. A Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Definitely a really good card, but you don't necessarily want to draw it. You want to summon it from your deck with the Hieratic Steel's Tributing effect, or with LP and stuff like that. Still really good. Triple Nebula Dragon, double Golden Burst. Nebula is especially a card that is there to ensure that you can always play even when you don't have access to the full combo, because this deck doesn't full combo every single time. I mean, let's face it, it's Blue Eyes. If the deck full comboed 100% of the time, people would be playing this over Dragon Link. I'm not trying to claim that this deck is better than Dragon Link, it's not. It just makes more interruptions, which is still really cool. It's just not the new Dragon Link, but yeah, Nebula Dragon is a really good card. Also has a neat graveyard effect, by the way. And then 2 Golden Burst. This is the reason why this deck is just super sick out of nowhere. You can tribute the Hieratic Seal, summon Red MD from deck, revive back something, make Appaloosa, get some searches and some special summons. Yeah, this card's sick, man. The 2 Baby Dragons searchable with Chaos Space and Seyfert. Triple Sage with Eyes of Blue, Seyfert, White Stone of Ancient, triple White Stone of Legend, double Trade-In, double Cards of Consonance. If I actually played 3 of each, I feel like it would be way too cloggy. I would actually just be like in a position where I would actually have way too many draw cards and sometimes not enough targets, so I couldn't actually even use the cards to begin with, and then that would actually lead to my defeat. If anything, cutting down the amount of draw cards might end up in you being able to draw more, because at least you can use your cards more often and have a higher chance of digging into your other dig cards. If you can kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Even Chaos Space, to a certain extent, is kind of a draw card. It's kind of expensive because you have to send a card and then search something, but then it refunds itself when you banish it and then put back a light or dark into the bound of the deck and then draw 1 card. So that's the best way to use the card. But still, regardless, if you're searching Lavineer or Dragon of Armageddon or even the Baby Dragons, Chaos Space is absolutely filthy. Anyways, I really hope you guys are kind of in the same, not necessarily, yeah, you don't have to agree with me, but at least kind of understand why I'm trying to only play 2 of cards that are usually once per turn and stuff like that, or cards that rely on other cards. Anyways, Monster Reborn, just no really good reason not to play it, because if you get, let's say, Veilered or Ashed on the Sage with Ties of Blue, you can Monster Reborn for your opponent's card, and then make Needle Fiber and stuff like that. So that's just a random example, but there are a lot of other examples anyways. But yeah, this card is always kind of like a good extender, and yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's a valid reason not to play Monster Reborn, honestly. It can revive back negates that don't even need materials or special conditions to be negates, like Harbinger and Spirit sometimes. Even Baroness technically is a pretty good one. But yeah. Anyways, 2 Pyrrhus map, 2 World Legacy Guard Dragon, triple Melody of Awakening Dragon, and triple Chaos Space. I know Chaos Space is actually a once per turn, so you technically should be playing 2. It's just that searching so many cards and also drawing 1 card, to me, kind of was worth it, because all you really need to use the card is just to send a light or dark, which is super easy because every single monster in the deck is one, whereas Cards of Consonance, not really. There are only 4 targets for Cards of Consonance, and for trade-in, yeah, there are a lot of targets technically, but sometimes you don't really want to discard them. Like discarding a Levineer, or an Alternative, or a Chaos Emperor, or even a Nebula is pretty bad. The only cards that you really want to discard with trade-in are Blue Eyes and Dragon Spirit of White. Blue Eyes specifically after you search it with White Stone of Legend, and after you're done revealing it for the summon of Alternative. Otherwise, well, you would have wished you actually had a Blue Eyes in your hand, but the majority of the time it's just like it's a one-trick pony. You need it for one thing, and then you can just get it in the graveyard, draw more cards. So this card doesn't really achieve that much in the hand, but yeah. Sometimes, I guess, you use the weird effect of Dragon Spirit of White to, like, tag out and summon from the hand, but it really doesn't come up that often, trust me. Alright, for the extra deck, Baroness de Fleur, there are a couple of ways to summon this, so not just one. You can Desert Locust plus level 4, so 6 plus 4. That would be 2 interruptions, because Desert Locust makes your opponent lose 1 card, and then you make a negate, and then, actually, this card's really insane. It's not just a negate, it does so much, it's crazy. Or you can Formula Synchron when you tag out with Needle Fiber, and during the end phase, a White Stone of Ancient can get you a Blue Eyes monster summon from the deck, like Dragon Spirit of White in case you already searched out the 3 Blue Eyes, and then, yeah, 2 plus 8 equals 10. So Baroness de Fleur is shockingly pretty easy to summon in this deck, honestly. And then Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, I don't think I want to explain why you want to play this card in Blue Eyes. Same thing with Moonlight, I mean, it's way too obvious. You tag out the Spirit into Moonlight. By the way, you cannot get Kaiju Slumbered while you have Spirit on the field. Not that it matters, but still. Alright, Harbinger. I don't really have the space to play all the weird things like, what is it? Draglubion and Nirmal Dragon. They actually came up a few times, it's too much space in the extra deck, unfortunately. And I can't really play something like Zombie Stein conveniently, it wouldn't really be worth it. Anyways, a Scaldi, Appaloosa, usually you make this for 4 or for 3, and then you combo with like the LP in the rightmost zone or whatever, in the middle zone, in case you summon the Appaloosa in the left zone. But yeah, Appaloosa is really, really good. Needle Fiber, double Hieratic Seal, you don't necessarily have to play 2, it's just I want to kind of control the game state with Hieratic Seal, kind of like how Dragon Link does it. So this card is just overall really good. It doesn't target and it doesn't destroy, so it's always really good. And it's just a generic link to generic, not really. It's 2 dragon monsters, but it's pretty easy to achieve. And then Pisty LP Striker Dragon, this card helps a lot. It's really good because when you only have your White Dragon Wyver Buster and not much else, you can still make Striker Dragon and then summon the other one and then go Chaos Space and return back something, draw 1 card. Maybe the draw card is going to be like a tutor, and then you can full combo just Happy Land City. So yeah, this card is really, really, really nice. And finally, Relinquished Anima. I don't think Linkuriboh is necessarily needed. This is like the superior Link one. Linkuriboh is really, really good in case, well, you're trying to sponge an attack, or if you're trying to get more darks in the grave for some, I don't know. Yeah, Relinquished Anima is good enough. Or for the zone, but really, yeah. Anyways, now we also have in the idea section a bunch of cards that I probably wouldn't play in a while. So Zombie Stein, definitely no. Godarla is a good one. Zuking Alpha, Pancratops, Lancia, Ash, Ghost Bell, Veiler, which would be searchable in this deck. Harpy's Feather Duster, Evenly, Dinomischus, if you want to, Dinomischus, Phoenix Wind Blast, Karma Cut, and stuff like that, if you want to play like the more control build, but this is not the control build of Blue Eyes, so if you want the control version, definitely let me know, I can do this super easily. But yeah, if you want a combo version of it, this is definitely the way to go, like I said. But yeah, anyways, Dinomischus, Summon Limit, good card if you want to dig for it turn 1 with like Scaldeat and all of your draw cards. Really high chances of you drawing into a Floodgate, same thing with like Skill Drain and stuff like that. Imperial Order, Anti-Spell, etc. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this beautiful Blue Eyes deck profile. Really hope you guys enjoyed and were able to learn a thing or two. Make sure you please smash the like and subscribe button. Really makes me happy. You have no idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you. I will see you very, very soon. Peace.